Have you ever asked yourself what is the actual meaning of truly flexing in life? Because based on what society is promoting nowadays as flexing or leveling up, it can be deceiving in a way that it will distract you from the actual worth of what flexing in your life truly is. And I'm here to tell you what that actually means and to let you know that to be careful on what are you comparing yourself to and how are you, where are you truly putting your worth at this point, because one thing is having the worth of the world and another thing is to have the worth of the living God. And basically, flexing in life, it's not always having the biggest cars, the biggest titles, the biggest, like appearance, body, fame, whatever this world is considering success at the moment. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with growing in a material way as well. There's nothing wrong with having those things, but the problem is where are we putting the true meaning of that? And I will give you a few examples now of what truly flexing in life is, because this is something that the Lord has been reflecting with me these days, and something that the Spirit just put it in my heart and told me about it because I kept comparing myself to other things and other people. And this is something He came in and just told me what it truly is. And basically, when you came out of the depths of hell, of severe pain. When you reach the rock bottom and you just feel like the biggest loser in the world, to a point you are suffering so much that you just believe that's the reality you've been condemned to and there's no way out. When when your soul is in so much pain that it wants to escape and dissociate from your body in order to find relief. And you're still able to come out smiling, and you're still able to go through the day and not be a hater towards other people, not be to not be envious of other people's things, even when you are struggling in rock bottom. That's a flex right there. That by itself, it's a flex already. And when you've seen so much evil in your life, when you've met the devil himself through the circumstances of your life, and you just, you just lose hope for a better reality, and somehow you are still able to come out again trusting in God and keeping your faith in God even when you had no even when you had a lot of reasons to not believe and to not have the faith, but you still had the faith. You still choose God. That's something He's going to value, I'm telling you. And having the God of the universe, the creator of the universe, telling you that He's proud of you, not men telling you that they are proud of you, but God. Do you know the depth of that? How deep that goes? And how much of a flex all these things I've just mentioned are. When you go out and you have strangers coming to you without you even saying a word, telling you that they see light around you, that they see light in your eyes, that they feel comfortable around your presence. Having people in your life that you impacted because of your because of the nature of who you are, that light inside of you that just comes out of you. These are flexing in life. This is the true flex. To have all these compliments, to have all these qualities, these things, these battles that you won, and you still came out as a good person. You end up not becoming bitter and a hater, because it's not everyone that has the capacity to come out of these things with a heart of flesh, basically. Many end up just hardening their hearts and hating on everyone and believing that because they've been through all these things, now that everyone that has to experience misery as well, they have to project their misery onto others. But you choose the opposite way. You choose to still be a positive person. You are still able to smile. You are still able to be funny. Do you know the depth and the value of this? So the next time you compare yourself to material things or what others have or you don't have, remember these things. If you're someone who can relate to what I'm saying, reflect on these again and tell yourself, just reflect on how far you've came, on how much you have survived, and you still was able to, to become a new version of yourself. So keep this in mind and remember that your value is in God.